Oh yeah, this is happening.
What is going on, guys? It is the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for coming back. Happy 2K subscribers, guys. Now, this is the reason why I am rocking the mustache here, as well as the sweet soul patch. Now, I know it looks odd. I haven't seen myself in a mustache in quite some time. You know, this whole staying at home thing really does things to you. Is the MVP for the 2020 NFL season in our team? Let's go ahead and talk about it, guys. Welcome back, guys. So like I mentioned before, what we're going to go ahead and talk about here is everything Kyler Murray. There's been a lot of national talk about Kyler Murray possibly being the next MVP of the 2020 NFL season. Now, the reason why they're saying that is because it's been a trend that's been happening throughout the years. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, there's been a lot of great quarterbacks out there that had such a big, fantastic second year, their young career. And I think that a lot of national people are perceiving that to happen with Kyler Murray. Now, obviously, Kyler Murray has won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Definitely something to be proud of for the Arizona Cardinals and just something for our fans to, cheer for. We didn't make it to the playoffs. We didn't have that great of a season, but we have so much hope for the future. And one of the big reasons is because of Kyler Murray and what he can do with his feet. He can overall do when he is on the field just in general. Of course, adding such a big piece of weapon like DeAndre Hopkins, as well as retaining Kenyon Drake, is definitely a plus. On the Kyler Murray topic here, guys, I am all up on board for Kyler Murray being MVP this coming year. I mean, obviously, who wouldn't want an MVP caliber quarterback for your team? One thing that I want to make sure that happens more than him becoming an MVP is him becoming more of a consistent player. Now, there's a lot of things that I feel like Kyler Murray should have worked on during his rookie year. Now, this is why I give him a pass. He is a rookie and he pretty much just got thrown out into the fire. The moment that Cliff Kingsbury got hired, I was basically, I didn't want to have anything to do with Kyler Murray. I'm going to tell you that up front right now. I was a pro Josh Rosen type of person. I did not want anything to do with Kyler Murray. The draft came. I was really upset when they did Josh Rosen wrong. But, that's all in the past, and I am a believer now. I really do like what I've seen from Kyler Murray, and just pairing him with Cliff Kingsbury was the right way to go. Kyler Murray has definitely shown a lot of different flashes here. Kyler Murray had a offensive rookie of the year type of season. Now, there were some people that think that Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown should have taken that crown, but Kyler Murray ended up winning it because he is a quarterback, but also because he did have some pretty good plays, pretty good season for a rookie. He had 3,722 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, which isn't a lot, but he also had 4 rushing touchdowns as well, and he also had 12 interceptions. Now, Kyler Murray has shown a lot of different flashes, a lot of stuff that he can do with his feet that really made you guys excited, that really made me excited to show his versatility and to show that he's an overall baller and he loves football. He did a very, very good job to keep us as fans engaged and excited for the future. Now, back in 2018 when Josh Rosen was our quarterback here, we were pretty much the laughingstock of the NFL. Obviously, we had the first overall pick, so, it was fitting at that point, but it was really sad to watch. It was really hard for me to watch as a fan. I've been a fan of the Arizona Cardinals for quite some time. Really happy and I'm really excited for the future and the years to come for Kyler Murray. Really sad the year that Josh Rosen was the quarterback because I felt like once we went down 10 points at that point and we were at the half, we had no chance of coming back at all. And that's really sad to not have any faith in your football team, but that's how bad it was for the Arizona Cardinals for the year of 2018. And then the next year happened with Kyler Murray. And, it started off slow, but the moment that Cliff Kingsbury got more familiar with his offense and, kind of evolved from the air raid to kind of a more balanced offense, it kind of, took off from there. And now most national people are believers out there. And it's really, really awesome to see. I also did see an article that I definitely wanted to talk about, guys. Kyler Murray is listed off as the top 10 quarterback of all the NFL. Like, that is insane to me right there. Like, he's just coming off a rookie year, and people to make articles about Kyler Murray and showing that, he's number 10 already, it's just super, super crazy. Now, let's take a look at the list here, and let's take a look to see the players that are listed above Kyler Murray in this specific rankings here. First is going to be obviously Patrick Mahomes. We all know that he's such a great talent. There was rumors out there that the Arizona Cardinals, when we had Bruce Arians, wanted to get Patrick Mahomes. Who really knows? Number 2 is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, let me tell you right now, his Instagram name is Dangerous. Like, it's insane how good Russell Wilson is. And I hate to say it because I do not like the Seahawks, but I can definitely go ahead and put Russell Wilson at that number 2 category because he is just beyond. He does things that it's just insane to me, and unfortunately the Arizona Cardinals fall victim to it a lot. 3 is Aaron Rodgers. Now I feel like Aaron Rodgers is, you know, in this range, maybe more around the 4 or the 5 range, but Aaron Rodgers was listed as number 3. I like Aaron Rodgers, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he's taking a step back. He has won a Super Bowl, and I wanted him to see him win maybe 1 more or 2 more, just to kind of, you know, put him at that level where everybody's talking about, you know, Aaron Rodgers this, Aaron Rodgers that. It seems like all that hype has died down a little bit, but he's still listed off as top 3, which is pretty awesome. Number 4 is Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's really good. A lot of people give him so much flack about, you know, being Cowboys. There's so much different memes out there about Dak Prescott just in general. I like him as a player. I have nothing but good things to say about him. I know right now they were going through this whole negotiation with he wants a long-term deal, but he ended up getting a franchise tag. And over the Dallas Cowboys figures it out. That's their own business. But he's listed off as number 4. Number 5 is going to be Lamar Jackson. Now, Lamar Jackson, I really like what I've seen from him. He had a really fantastic breakout year last year. Sure, he was running over the field. He pretty much made it look like we were watching Madden. He was juking people out of their shoes, breaking ankles, just doing some crazy Madden things, almost kind of like you had a cheat code on your game, and it really made a lot of people in the NFL look really silly when it came down to playing Lamar Jackson. So I really do like fitting him in this level at number 5. I'm all up and board for that. 6, we had Deshaun Watson. I love Deshaun Watson. I really do like what I've seen from him. He's mobile. He can, you know, throw that ball really good. I really do hope that his numbers continue to be good. With the departure of DeAndre Hopkins, you know, coming to the Arizona Cardinals, they ended up getting Brandon Cooks for, I believe, a 2nd-round pick. I hope that can go ahead and, you know, continue his numbers up there because honestly, like as a fantasy asset, I really do like what I've seen from Deshaun Watson. And overall, I really do like him as a quarterback as well. Of course, next we have more veteran people coming up. For the number 7, we have Drew Brees. Now, Drew Brees, you can't really knock him. He's won a Super Bowl. He's done really good things. He's getting up there in age. I believe he's in his 40s now, or he's getting close to his 40s. I don't really know his age, but you really got to say nothing but good things about Drew Brees. He's humble. He's great. He does some awesome things as well. Not the tallest person out there as far as, you know, quarterback height, but I don't care. He's still a fantastic quarterback. After Drew Brees is Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, to me, I feel like he could be moved a little bit back personally. He was in the Super Bowl. He was in the Patriots 28-3, and then this whole debacle happened, and then Matt Ryan ended up losing that specific Super Bowl. A lot of blame Kyle Shanahan at that point. I don't really know what the logistics, who played calls, whatever the situation was, but Matt Ryan was listed off as number 8. 9, we have Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady is coming to his end, hopefully. He ended up going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. His age has hit to him. You could definitely tell he has declined as far as his play goes. He's still winning Super Bowls, so, you know, nothing but good things and kudos to say about Tom Brady. Of course, I wasn't saying that when he was always in the Super Bowl. I hated his guts, but now that he's, you know, reaching his end, I can go ahead and respect him at this point. And number 10 was listed Kyler Murray. Like, that is insane to me. I think one of the main reasons why we're listing him as number 10 is because of his Rookie of the Year, because of what he can do with his feet, because they've shown many different dynamic things that what he can do within the Cliff Kingsbury's offense. They rated him as number 10. I personally would put him at number 8. In my opinion here, I think that he is probably behind Drew Brees. Matt Ryan and Tom Brady probably is going to move up a spot, and then I would put him at 8 personally. I would love to see him in the top 5. You know, who knows what kind of season he's going to have this coming year, guys. One thing that's been happening so far is that quarterbacks in their second year is having a spectacular year. Unfortunately, it didn't happen with Baker Mayfield. I like him. I don't care what people say. I know he's brash. He says a lot of things that's on his mind. Kyler Murray is just basically a completely different quarterback. They come from the same school, but he doesn't have that that attitude about him. He kind of is more of a silent assassin. So I can see Kyler Murray getting an MVP next year, but it all really depends on what happens in this coming draft. I do think that defense is still some pieces that we need to pick up in the defense to go ahead and solidify that. I would love to get a little bit more depth in the offensive line, and hopefully getting somebody like CeeDee Lamb would go ahead and put the cherry on top of that ice cream, cherry on top of that muffin, whatever have you guys. But I'm super excited for the years to come for Kyler Murray. Do I think Kyler Murray would be MVP caliber next year? Why not? I would love to go ahead and see it. He's already listed number 10 in a lot of articles, and people are saying nothing but good things about him, guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That's all I got for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much. I'm out.